So, damn. Whoa. I'm looking at the numbers here. We're already at over 1,000 people and I haven't even come on the screen yet. Oh no, it's Danny. He's ugly. Quick, click off. No, I'm just kidding. What's up? 1,200 people. How are we already at 1,200 people, man? Amazing. Amazing. There's a lot. We got a lot to talk about today, yo. We've got quite a bit to talk about today. First of all, how are you? It's good to see all of you. And seriously, it's good to see you. I'm kind of overwhelmed, to be honest, that there's so many people. Because I can get these numbers, but not this early in the stream. Dude, 13, right now, according to my number, says 1346. Now 1419. This is going to be the biggest stream of the year, yo. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Probably. So I'm going to go over what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be talking about leaks that have come out for the film. Not necessarily just mine. There's other leaks out there now. And I'm going to comment on it. So we're going to go through a lot of things today. I'm letting you know now. If you're trying to avoid spoilers for this movie, stay off the web. I don't know why you're even here. Stay off the web for like 2 months because there's going to be imagery from this film everywhere within like a week. By next Friday, it'll be everywhere. And then after that, as more and more stuff comes out, it's going to be everywhere. Everywhere. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, yo, or if you have friends who are, God bless them because it's going to be real difficult. It's going to be real difficult. So right now we are at over 1,700 people already. Don't even know what to say. We're going to go over some stuff here. But first and foremost, welcome. You know, I just got back from Vegas yesterday morning, and I'm here streaming for y'all today. We're almost at 2,000 people. We got 485 likes. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's get those likes up, bro. Let's get those likes up. Come on. Almost 2,000 people. I expect at least 1,000 likes by now. So let's go ahead and get those likes up and spread out this video as well, this stream, for all of you. What I'm going to be doing on this video or on this stream is I'm going to be going through your predictions. If you have a prediction, right, please feel free to leave it. Super chat it to me, however you want to get it over, and I will read your prediction on the air with the super chat, and we'll see how accurate you are within about 2 weeks when the movie comes out. And we're going to go into a lot of heavy spoilers. Well, how heavy? we'll talk about a lot of things today, all right? So we're almost at 2,000 people. Over 2,000 people now. 761 likes. Why can't I comment? I'm subbed. No, you can, bro. Apex Monkey, you can comment. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. I don't know why it wouldn't come up, bro. I don't know what's going on. But I did get your super chat. Thank you, Apex Monkey. Thank you, Pennywise. And yes, Bond, Purple Bond saying, bro, we're not talking about that here. We're talking about Dragon Ball only on this stream. So that's what we're doing today. So first and foremost, the movie comes out next. It's supposed to be next Friday, but really it's next Thursday for most of us here in the Western Hemisphere. And we're going to be talking about all of this here today. Again, leave a like. We're over 2,000 people. We have a lot to discuss. So first and foremost, where do I start? I got to... All right, well, Geek Rican Z says, what does the scouter say about Bulma's ass level? It's over 10,000, bro, so it's pretty high. So where do I start today? Oh, okay. So the soundtrack leaked. I'm going to get to that on this stream. We're going to talk about the final battle on this stream. We're going to talk about what scenes Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are in. Listen, this movie's not like Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's not. This movie has a lot more dialogue than Dragon Ball Super Broly. There's a lot more story to this movie. There's a lot more dialogue, a lot more story to this film. Way more story. And granted, the first 30 minutes of Broly was obviously the flashback stuff, and the Broly story is not really that complex. There's a lot more to this because they have to explain to us where the Ribbon have been, you know, what they've been up to, what's going on with Pan, etc. We're going to examine all of that today, and we're going to go through what I've heard and what, you know, other people have said and stuff like that. Now, I want to also say that somebody in the chat right now said start with Gohan. So we're going to start with Gohan. Okay, first of all, let me read this super chat from Alistair Alexander. He says, secret villain is Barry Khan trying to get revenge on Gohan. That's, for those who don't remember, Barry Khan was the guy in, Barry Khan was the guy from that episode of Super where Gohan was trying to be a movie star. It's from that one. So, Pride, please stop with the all caps and please stop spamming. All right, please stop. Please do not spam in the chat. We're talking about Gohan. So let's get to Gohan real quick. I don't think Gohan fans have been happy for a long time, including the Tournament of Power, and I think in this movie they will be. So Gohan is the lead of this movie. I broke that story here in August before anybody else did. I said Gohan will have a much bigger role in this movie. That's right here, broken on this channel. I told you guys last month that Gohan would have at least 3 fights. I have proof of that today. Goku, Vegeta, and Broly screen time in this movie is very limited. Okay? Very limited. This is not a Gohan movie. I'm sorry, this is not a Goku, Vegeta, Broly movie. The last movie was that. Now, one thing you should be aware of now, going into this film, we're going to go ahead and start with the leaks right now. We're talking about leaks right now, okay? So, you've been warned. I don't have any more time to warn you. And if you have a question, please send a super chat. There's too many people in the chat for me to answer. We're going to start with this right now. If you are a Goku, Vegeta, and Broly fan, they are in this movie. They do have training. Goku is trying to train Broly on getting stronger. They're all working with each other, but they are not involved in the final battle of this movie. This is a Gohan story, and in many ways, it's actually deeper than that. It's a Piccolo story. This is a Piccolo story. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by a Piccolo story? I'm going to get to that later today. You'll find out later on this stream what I mean by that. Piccolo has not done this much in a Dragon Ball movie, dude, since it's got to be Lord Slug, right? Like, where a movie actually had this much Piccolo. There is more. Okay, we're almost at 3,000 people. Easily the biggest stream of the year. So I'm gonna hit you with this right now. There is more Gohan, Pan, and Piccolo in this movie than even I thought. Way more. Goku's screen time is, he's not gonna do much in this movie. He's not. Let me get to the super chat, okay? Thank you, Thomas Bush, for your compliment. 12 asked, does Gohan get a new form? Okay, this evolution, ultimate evolution thing or whatever, beyond ultimate. So I'm gonna get to this right now. We're gonna talk about the final battle, then we're gonna go backwards, okay? I'm gonna talk about the final battle, and we're gonna go backwards. So there is a sequence at the end of this movie where Gohan fans who loved Gohan from the Cell Saga are going to, I would guess, fall back in love with Gohan again. If you are somebody who loves Savage Gohan, you're going to appreciate certain aspects of this film. Are you having trouble hearing me right now? Can you hear me? Is there an audio problem? Is there an audio problem? Just let me know in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Okay, you can definitely hear me. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody was saying they couldn't hear me. Look, I'm coming in loud and clear. We're right over 3,000 people, all right? So this is Gohan's movie to shine. He will not be outshone by Broly, Vegeta, and Goku. Now, I found out something else today. Actually, it was yesterday. It was actually yesterday. The story of Goku, Vegeta, and Broly is being saved for a future project. What could this be? A movie, anime? You can guess on that. There is more story to Goku, Vegeta, and Broly to be told in the future. People who think that Dragon Ball is ending, and I've been saying this for I don't know how long, dude. This is far, far from the end. Far from the end. But this is Gohan's movie. So much so that, and I mentioned this a month ago, okay? I talked about a month ago how the final battle in this movie is not the same as Dragon Ball Super Broly, where it's Gogeta Blue against Broly. I said this on this very stream. On this very stream, I mentioned that, right? What I said was that the final battle involves multiple characters fighting together, not one-on-one. And if you look at the trailer that came out, what do we see? In the crater, we see we see Goten, Trunks, Gohan, and Piccolo together in the crater fighting the final boss. Put that one in the Geekdom is Right folder, because man, that folder's overflowing at this point. That's still gonna happen. Now, people who want to see Gohan be a badass, so something will happen to Gohan at the end of this movie that's gonna trigger him into unleashing his true full power. Now, what that is, I'm not exactly sure, because I don't know everything. All right? But something is going to trigger Gohan into getting his true power. So when people saw, okay, so remember how like Gohan gets angry, right? We all know that Gohan has rage boosts, right? Well, he will have a rage boost in this movie. And so goes the neighborhood, right? Now, I'm going to get to some real deep shit here in a minute. First, let me get to these super chats. Okay. Let me get to these super chats. Does Gohan get a new form from 12? Gohan gets, I don't know if it's really a new form, but he maxes out his ultimate form. He maxes out his ultimate form. I'm going to go over that here in a minute. Mr. or Mrs. says, after this movie, will Gohan be in the anime more? I can't predict that, dude. I can't predict that. We don't even know what they're planning for that. That's like far into the future. Like, I don't know what they're doing with Gohan after the movie. We're talking about this movie right now. Some other dude says, end credits X-rated scene of Vegeta putting frosting on Bulma's new cake. Come on, bro. Gross. May says, y'all think 18 got that built-in squirt? Come on, bro. What's wrong with y'all today? All right, Mace, he said, does she have the built-in squirter action? That's what he said, not me. I'm only reading what he said. Janique Ukami says, will Magenta in his metal body fight Fat Gotenks? He fights, but I'm not sure if it's Fat Gotenks. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Yoked Nick says, long time lurker on your channel. Personally, I think that the main villain is a modified Cell Jr. captured from 17's Island, Earth's core energy to grow it. You're not entirely wrong. We're going to get to that here in a minute. Okay, hold on. Benjamin Griffin says, will we see a father-daughter Kamehameha? Pan is involved in the final battle. I don't know if we're going to actually see a father. I don't know that. I do not have an answer for you, but she is involved in the final battle. Can you imagine a fusion between Gohan and Broly? I talked about that before, Trins Page. Thank you. Kool-Aid Flores, what is Videl doing? Videl has one scene in this movie. Justin Lee, are we going to get a non-fat teen Gotenks? I don't think so. I do not think so. But I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't have every single detail of every second in this movie, yo, but I'm going to tell you what I do have. Ultimate SSJ 3. No. Gohan, his new form or whatever is basically like, it's still Gohan. And it doesn't look that different, but he's like awakened. Joseph Lipkin says, why have Cell the main villain if this version of Cell will have no idea who Gohan is? That's not exactly what happens. I'm going to get to that as well. What's Broly's role? So let me get to that. Let me get that out of the way. So Broly's role in this movie is to train with Goku and Vegeta. That's it. Broly will not be fighting Red Ribbon Army. He will not be getting involved in anything on Earth. He's just going to fight and train with Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta. So let me put it to you like this. And this could be a disappointment for some of you, but I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to bullshit you, okay? Only legit facts here. If you are a Goku, Vegeta, Broly fan, and if that's the only reason why you watch this show, there's not much here for you. There's some training, there's some discussion about Broly's potential, this and that, but it's not his story. That's being saved for the future, whatever that is. Let me put it to you like this. If you take Goku, Vegeta, and Broly scenes, and you cut them out of the movie. Let's say somebody took this movie, right? Took the movie and took Goku, Vegeta, and Broly scenes and cut them out. You could still watch the movie. What they do has no bearing on the plot. What they're involved in has nothing, like, they don't do anything important that would, like, that would justify, like they're not in the movie very much. The only reason why, this part's my theory. The only reason why I don't think they're in the movie this much is because A, they would take too much away from Gohan's moment, and he has a lot of them here, and B, because the reason as to why, I'm going to put it like this. If you want to know why Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, and Whis and Beerus are in this movie, it's because they're popular. And they couldn't do a movie without them. That's literally it. That's literally it. You can cut them out of the movie, and they won't have anything with the plot. Now, who does have a lot of shine, more than you would expect, is Piccolo. Including a very, very big moment in the finale where he busts out a technique that we haven't seen him use in a really, really long time. Piccolo will use a technique that we have not seen him use in a very, very, very long time. Okay? Let me get to the next super chat. Trin's page, could Piccolo and Gohan train the new generation? Yes, but that's not what happens in this movie. Weird Walking Dead theories. Best DB2 hands down. Imagine DBS final villain being a demon strong versus angels, maybe from one of the destroyed universes. Not sure how they'd win. That's for after the movie. That's for down the road. Yeah, they could do that. Pennywise, will Cell and Gohan sleep together? Probably not. Mecha J, what do you think is Mr. Satan's role in this movie? He's Videl, Mr. Satan, Dende, Yajirobe, Karin. They're in the movie, but they don't do much. They're not important to the plot. The Savior, hey Geekdom, in your opinion, is Gohan going to be relevant again, or is it a one-time thing just for the movie? Also, much love, I always enjoy your content. I think they're trying to make Gohan relevant again. I think the problem is that Goku, Vegeta, and Broly outshine him way too much. But we're going to get to a Toriyama interview here in a minute where I'm going to go over some of this, okay? So give me 1 second. I have a lot, guys, I have a lot of questions to answer, so please be patient with me. There's 4,000 of you here. We're going to go throughout the actual plot of the film here in just a minute, okay? But please be patient, because I don't want to ignore any of you guys, but there's a lot of people right now. We got 4,000 people in here and only 1,200 likes. Dude, hit the like button. I want to get to 4,000 likes. Give me a break. I'm giving you a bunch of information. I haven't even got to the juicy shit yet. Excuse me. Like the fact that not every. How about this one for you? You ready for this one? What if I told you that not every new character dies? What if I told you that people are going to be coming back for the future? There's some interesting things going on here. So we're going to get to that here in a minute. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Yeah, get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Okay, the Savior says, hey, Geekdom, in your opinion, is Gohan going to be... Oh, yeah, that's right. Will he be relevant again? After this movie, he might be, but they're gonna have problems because Goku, Vegeta, and Broly take up too much. They're too powerful. Jay Rich, it's like Gohan Rage Power is going to be stronger than just like DBS Future Trunks Rage Power Boost. Probably stronger. Probably. I don't know if I can really say that, but probably stronger. Gohan is being positioned as clearly being right under Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. Gohan and Piccolo. Listen to what I'm saying, though. Piccolo. Y'all have to remember this, because I'm telling you now before it actually becomes a public thing. Piccolo has a lot more to do in this movie, bro. In fact, the entire first 30 minutes of the movie... The entire first 30 minutes of the movie is like the Piccolo show. It's the Red Ribbon and Piccolo show. I like how this guy in the chat, tell us about the leaks, bro. What the fuck do you think I'm doing, bro? What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Like, what do you think I've been doing now, bro? Einstein. Anyways. Pothead Investor, do you think we'll ever get red or blue Gohan? That's not his pathway. Austin Long says, with this granola arc reaching its climax and the movie right around the corner, coincidentally, do you think the manga will adapt the movie, or do you time skip and continue the story after the movie? Probably continue the story after the movie, if they even go there. Dr. Wolfstar says, does Piccolo die? And he uses the egg birth technique. It's not the egg birth technique, and I don't think he dies, but... he gets severely injured, or he at one point he gets injured, but he bounces out of it. We're going to get to that in a minute. As DB progresses, this is from Laz Min 10. Hopefully we get to see the younger characters as well as the adults. By the way, big hug from PR. Love the channel since 2017. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to switch over now to read mode. We're going to get to some things here. All right. Hold on. Hold on one moment. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. All right. So, this is a Toriyama interview. I want to get this out of the way now so we don't have to talk about it again. All right. Translation from Herms. I have not covered this yet, but I'm going to elaborate on some things that Toriyama said, and we're going to go into the plot right now. He writes, what was your aim in featuring Gohan, Piccolo, and Urban Army? Gohan is actually stronger than anyone, or so it's said, but lately he hasn't really gotten a chance to shine. In order to motivate Gohan, it's going to take his revered teacher Piccolo rather than his father Goku. I figured I'd try giving birth to a new superhero by putting these two in the spotlight through their intense battles with the Gamma android. So basically, here's how it's going to go down. Piccolo is not sure he can take on the Gammas on his own. He also needs to motivate Gohan, so together they got to go to Red Ribbon Base. They're going to go together. How do Gohan and his family view Piccolo? Gohan has always had a strong bond with Piccolo ever since training with him as a young child. And Videl and Pan, likewise, I think of Piccolo as a family member they can rely on more than any other. So that, you know, the Piccolo being the uncle of like Gohan and being Pan's like great-grand uncle is a thing here. Is there anything else you'd like to say about Piccolo? Actually, Piccolo is my favorite character. He's always so quiet. This might be the first time he's been this talkative and active. So Toriyama himself talked about that, and he has a lot more to do than people even realize. So that's that. All right, I'm closing that out. So we're going to get to the soundtrack leak now. I want to address some things here in a minute. I want to address Android 21, and I want to address Cell. Because that's what you're waiting for, right? Android 21 and Cell. That's what you're waiting for, right? That's what I'm going to talk about. Android 21 and Cell. So, first of all, the soundtrack, the track listing leaked, which is right here. It's been translated by Hype and by Chronicles, excuse me. So I'm going to get to what this means here in a minute, okay? But first of all, oh God. Okay, wait. Let me answer these super chats real quick. Will Android 21 show up? I'm going to get there in a minute. Jason Wade says, will Piccolo use his giant form again? I mean, I did mention the final battle was going to be different, right? Jack Genter, villain might be Cell with Boo's DNA. That's why we see the same human extinction tank in trailer 5. That the attack will seem to kill Pan and Raging Gohan. And then Chris Banuelo says, what do you think about Disney and the movie rights? I've already answered this literally 1,000 times. Disney does not have any right to Dragon Ball. Not to mention that with Fox not being involved in this movie, they're not even distributing this film. So Disney does not own Dragon Ball. I'm going to say that. Please spread the word out. Disney does not fucking own Dragon Ball. It's owned by Bird Studios, Shueisha, Toei Animation, and Bandai distribute the games. That's it. Please stop with the Disney shit. Alethea Untold, would you consider checking out Dragon Ball Rage on Webtoons? Mondo Cool has been covering it recently. It's centered around Gohan, so it'll be cool to compare it to when the movie's out. I've never heard of it before, so that's interesting. And then Roxasaur says, I'm cool with Goku, Vegeta, and Broly not stealing the spotlight. I'm hyped to see Gohan and Piccolo getting a major focus once again. Okay, yes, let's get to this real quick. Let me make sure y'all can see that. Okay, so first of all, according to the soundtrack, there is no special song for the movie. That appears to be the case. I don't know why. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't have that much information on that. Let me real quick. So we're gonna get to what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go through the soundtrack leak. This has been all right, you're banned, bro. I'm not gonna deal with you saying I'm rude because people are bringing up the fucking Disney thing I've answered 1,000 times. I'm not rude. I'm just blunt. Stop being a pussy. Please, I'm begging you. Stop being a fucking pussy for once. I'm not being rude. I'm being direct. I'm being forward. I'm sorry if you've been fucking pampered your whole life. I'm being direct. Disney does not fucking own Dragon Ball. That's all I'm saying. Fuck. Bankster Bubble says, is Gohan going to be stronger than Goku, Vegeta, and... Oh, I hear people saying he's going to be stronger. No. He's not stronger than No, he did not say that. We literally just went through. We just fucking went through the Toriyama interview. He said Gohan should be the strongest, but he hasn't been training. We just went through that. If you're just joining us, Toriyama said that Gohan should be the strongest, but he's not training, right? That means he's not the strongest. Why? Because he's not training. This movie aims to refocus back to Gohan. You know? Anyways, this guy, bro, you just spent $2 to say, when did Disney buy Dragon Ball? You just spent $2 to say that, bro. All right. Let's get to what I was going to get to, okay? So we're going to go through let me explain what this is, the movie track list, and this is the soundtrack track list, right? And we're going to go through specifically what this stuff means. By the way, we got almost 5,000 people in here. Leave a like. Leave a damn like, bro. Almost 5,000 people. Okay. Avant title, Dr. Hito, Heroes Q, Piccolo, and Pan. So, obviously, the beginning of the movie is Red Ribbon stuff. You know, this guy said, chill, kids are in here. Bro, I don't care. This is a fucking Geekdom 101 stream. It's 18 plus. Like, if you can't handle a little cursing, bro, what are you doing here? Let's get back to the shit. Legion, maybe. Okay, so this beginning part right here, the first 3 lines here, is all introducing the Red Ribbon Army. That's all that is. That's all it is. Piccolo and Pan, that's them training. We already knew that. Nothing surprising there. Red Ribbon Army. The Gamma Androids. They are introduced. Red Ribbon Army's introduced again. Then it goes to, now at this point in the movie, this is when the Gammas attack Piccolo. And they go and they kidnap Pan. Piccolo is distracted by one Gamma. The other Gamma comes and takes Pan. That's what I'm presuming. I don't know for sure about that. Number 7, Beerus Planet Garden, Beerus and Chilai. So Beerus's Planet Garden is basically the sequence where Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are training. Right? Obviously. That shouldn't surprise you. Beerus and Chilai is a reference to a scene in the movie where Beerus makes some kind of passing joke against Chilai being attractive, how she has curves and this and that. And thank you so much, Marcel. Thank you for your kind super chat, dude. So basically Beerus makes like a sexual advance towards, like a sexual joke towards Chilai, right? And not to mention she knows how to cook. So that's another thing. All right, we got almost 5,000 people, man. Leave a like. Hit that like button, man. Anyways, you asked about Android 21. I'm going to answer the Android 21 question now, okay? So I've already kind of explained, the Beerus and Chilai part. It's just a little joke. That's all it is. So the Android 21, okay. I was directly told Android 21 is not the main villain of this movie. If you are waiting for Android 21 to come out of that chamber, she's not coming out. Now, the question is Android 21 even in this movie? So DBS Chronicles and Hype earlier today said that she is in the movie, or at least I believe the way it was sort of phrased was more so like that, like her human self is seen. Now, I believe, listen to what I'm saying. I believe, this is not a leak, that there's going to be some kind of a flashback where we see not Android 21, but the woman, I guess, that Android 21 was based off of. That's my guess. But I have not been told anything about Android 21. So that does not mean she's not in the movie. You have to understand, I don't know everything. So Android 21 might be in the film, but she's not a major character. She's not like somebody who they fight necessarily. She's just, from what if she is in the movie, if she's in the movie, then it's not for a very long time. It's probably a flashback or something like that where we see her like back in the day. But I do not know anything about Android 21 because nobody's told me anything. The only people that I saw reporting on this were Hype and Chronicles. I have no reason to distrust them. Listen to what I'm saying. I do not distrust them. I don't distrust them. I just haven't been told that. Whoever they talk to is different than whoever I talk to. You understand that? They're different. Okay. Let me get to this super chat real quick. Hold on. Okay. Arcuro says, Dragon Ball Super Morbius. All right, the Morbius memes are going around now. Stay direct, carajo. Toma. Yeah, I'm being direct with you. Pothead Investor, will we get an explanation to Goku and Vegeta using Super Saiyan Green? No. Goku and Vegeta are not going to transform into Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego in this movie. They don't transform. I know you might be let down by that. They do not transform. Goku and Vegeta will not be transforming. We will not. This is 2 movies now where we have not seen Ultra Instinct. I don't know why. They could be saving it for another movie. I don't know. But no UI, no UE. Also, something else you got to be aware of. I was told today, if you're expecting a mention of Granola or Moro in this movie, you will be disappointed. No mention of Granola or Moro. Not to say those stories did not happen or it's a different canon. There's no mention of them. They don't talk about it. It's just Goku and Vegeta training. Now again, I haven't seen the fucking movie yet. I'm telling you third-hand information. Take it for what you want. This man says, does Disney own the rights to Android 21? God, I hope not. Thank you, Emmanuel J. Cruz. Drew V says, I bet in the absence of Goku and Vegeta will turn to Boo for help and he'll be asleep. I don't know. That could be a possibility. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get back to these. Trinity says, people asking these same questions also believe CBR and Screen Rant articles. Been following you for 7 years. Well, they might just be new. Uchiha222 says, keep up the great work, my guy. I'm a fan of what you do. And Alethea Untold says, appreciate you being blunt. Stay real. Yeah, let me be fucking blunt, bro. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Now, let me get back to this. All right, so you can't see me right now. So let me get back to this. This is, again, I'm going to go into detail about what's going on in these scenes, okay? Shenron, they summon the dragon. I am not sure why they are summoning the dragon here. I do not know. I'll be honest, I don't know what the wish is. I might find out by the end of the week. That may happen, but I do not know why. Advice. This is where we see a lot of different characters. This is where we're going to see a lot of different characters make their one appearance in the movie, okay? Actually, wait, stand by, y'all, because I want you to see my face here, okay? Because you know you love my face. So my face is back. Hello, hello. All right. Gohan versus Gammas. Now, that Gohan versus Gammas, that is the fight that takes place in the rain, okay? That's the fight that takes place in the rain, where he's trying to rescue Pan. Awakening. What is that in reference to? Awakening is the first time that we see Ultimate Piccolo, okay? The Gohan versus Gamma's fight, that's what kicks off, I guess you can call it Act 2 or whatever. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you if that's what you can call it, because the movie's structured weird. This movie's structured more like, it's kind of like Battle of Gods and Resurrection F more than like Broly. You know what I mean? Like, you know how Broly had like the long fucking Gogeta Broly fight that was like, what, 10, 12 minutes? Something like that? Maybe 8 minutes? This one's a little bit different because every fight is like sectionized. So, the evil organization. This is like when they actually get to the Red Ribbon Army Corps. And Orange Glow, I don't know what that is. Now, Magenta's Rampage. A lot of people seem to believe that this is where Magenta will don his metallic outfit and go and fight like Gotenks, right? I'm not sure about that. Being honest with you, I don't know. I don't have those kind of details. Like I said, I don't know everything. Number 16. Now, here's where things get interesting. The deadliest of all activates. Okay. Now, the deadliest of all is the final villain of this movie. Now, is the final villain Cell? It's not Cell, but it's also, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. It's like a new cell-like bioorganism that is like, okay, so the character's not named Cell. I don't know what the character's name is. We're going to find out within days. But the character, the villain, is not named Cell. His name is not Cell. But it's clearly, and we find a lot of this out when we talk about where the Red Ribbon Army's been. Clearly, this Cell is like, let's just call it advanced Cell. Now, again, I'm not saying, listen to me, I'm not saying that, that's the name of the character. Because I don't know what the name is. I asked a few people. One person's not going to tell me because they signed an NDA, and that I respect that. Another person doesn't even know. But that character absolutely has a new name. So, I'm not done yet. When this cell, advanced cell, is activated, all hell breaks loose. Because what happens is the chamber that's containing Cell is gathering energy from the Earth's core. Dr. Hito realizes that it's way too much power. Basically, like, okay, remember, okay, y'all, okay. Now, Jurassic World's coming out, what, next week? Oh, shit! Jurassic World comes out the same day this movie does. Okay, let me explain what I mean. So, do you remember in Jurassic World, do you remember the scene where Jeff Goldblum is like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And so the story here is, just because you can create something so destructive does not mean that you should. So they realize we are pumping way too much power into this thing. So he activates Gamma 1. I don't know if Gamma 1 gets killed or if he gets absorbed. I think he gets killed. Don't quote me on that. I think he gets killed. So yeah, in Jurassic Park, the first movie, Jeff Goldblum says, just because your science can do this does not mean that you should. That's what this story is that Dr. Hito realizes that he's so genius, he's created something that he can't control. So, get over here. So, Gamma 2's resolved. Now, Gamma 2 can't do shit against this fucking guy. And by the way, leave a like, man. We got 2,400 people. I'm sorry. We got 5,000 people and 2,400 likes. Come on, man. Leave a like. Okay. So, this super android, they can't do shit. And at this point, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are gone. They're not on Earth. It's literally up to Gohan and up to Piccolo to do what they can against this thing. This is not a one-on-one fight in a traditional sense. This is a fight that everyone has to do what they can to help. Goten, Trunks, we see it in the trailer. I'll go through this actually here in just a minute and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I will literally show you what I'm talking about. Okay? So, because there is some trailer fuckery here that I'm gonna get to, okay? Mysterious light rays is, I'm not sure what that is. Preparedness, that's a weird, I think that might be a mistranslation. I think. And then fight to death and climax is basically when everybody gets together and says we gotta beat this guy. Towards tomorrow is where we find out that not every new character is getting wiped. Okay? I'm gonna get to more of that here in a minute. And then superhero is basically when Pan realizes that her dad is a real hero. We kind of saw that coming. That's what it is. So, and again, I want to again say that Pan has a lot of screen time in this movie. She's not just a damsel in distress. There are scenes with Pan in this movie that, like, there's comedy, there's a lot of stuff that's going on, right? And this, okay, so this idea about it being a slice of life movie, there are slice of life parts, especially the first half, but once they get to I'd say track 15, that's when shit gets serious. And by the way, there's more than one Red Ribbon base. Did I mention that already? So there's more than one Red Ribbon base. Now, I want to get to something here real quick, okay? First of all, let me answer some super chats. I have more to tell you. What about Frieza for his belts in the movie? Belts. I don't know what you got, belts. Frieza's only in this movie because they discuss why they're training, etc. And there is a sequence where they go back to... So, Cell is brought up in this movie. There is a scene early in the movie. There's a scene early in the film where they discuss, if we hit 5K, take your shirt off. Okay, if you hit 5,000 likes, yes. If you get me to 5,000 likes, I'll take my shirt off. Even though, ew, I don't want to see your man tits. I'll do it if you get me to 5,000 likes. Anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. So, there's a scene early in the film where they go over the Red Ribbon Army history. Now, I don't know how much they're going to go over, but they're going to discuss that Son Goku. So, let me kind of explain some. I didn't go over this yet. All right, listen. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. So, in Dragon Ball, Son Goku defeats the Red Ribbon Army. In Dragon Ball Z, Gohan defeats Cell, who is the last member of the Red Ribbon Army. So in this movie, the logic is, well, father, son, grandkid, Pan, right? Now, I'm not saying Pan's the ultimate winner here. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, you get where I'm going with this, right? So, they talk about the Red Ribbon Army history. Now, this is where I believe they show who... Again, it's not Android 21. It's again, I don't know much about this. You have to ask Hype about this or Chronicles. I don't know anything about 21, but I think this is where they show, like, the human version of her, right? Who is a genius, right? Now, here, they tell you they bring you up to speed, and what you find out is that the Red Ribbon Army already knows how strong Goku and Gohan were, so they have to create these new gammas and this new Cell, whatever you want to call it, whatever his name ends up being. And Cell is composed of pure energy from the Earth's core, as well as the technological advancements from Dr. Hito, right? I'm going to go into some trailer trickery here for y'all. I'm going to show you. So this scene right here, let me make sure you can, hold on, you can't see my screen yet. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. So this scene right here where you see Gohan and Goten and Trunks, this is in the crater, right? All of this is in the crater when they all team up together, right? Now, notice that Gohan is Super Saiyan. And Piccolo's in his yellow awakened form. When the new android, this is from that's actually near the end. When the new android, the new villain comes out, I believe, now this part is not a spoiler, this is my speculation, I'm about to tell you, that Gohan thinks that Pan is either dead, she's not, but he thinks she's dead or she's severely injured. And that's what leads to this. That explosion, that explosion right there, right? Don't be fooled, okay? Don't be fooled, okay? Do not be fooled. That explosion is not Gohan powering up. That explosion happens beforehand when this being comes out. At least I think it does. I could be wrong on that. I think it does. That is the Piccolo injury. This is what I was talking about. Let me get to this part. So the little containment unit is overheating. So they try to cool it down. And then it ends up exploding. And then out comes this new villain or whatever. Now, hold on. Before I get to that, let me catch up with the super chats here. Hold on a minute. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna get to these super chats. Okay. DSM's, okay, the Frieza thing, I already explained that. Mr. or Mrs. or Mr. Will Vegeta respect Gohan as a Saiyan in the film? Vegeta does not even meet Gohan as far as I know. Trinity Gaming, the Wishes Forever Been outfit for Piccolo. No, that'd be awesome. Advanced Cells like Grogu is Baby Yoda. Yeah, I don't know the name of the character. Our army been social distancing because of COVID? They have 2 bases. I didn't even mention that. They might have more, but there's at least 2. DBS Superhero Jurassic World 2 about to be lit. Thank you. Well, we'll see. I'll go see Jurassic World as well, but I'm probably not going to go opening night. What is the new power of Gohan? I hope that Gohan training in the Room of Spirit and Time. Gohan is unleashed at his max power, bro. And so he's going to be a big fucking monster. Will Gohan and Piccolo fuse? I don't think so. Even though that, I didn't hear that. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but I don't think that's what happens here. Hip 10 says, sucks that we won't be able to any Goku and Pan interaction like at the end of Z. If so, I wasn't told about it. So it could be, but I don't think so. Brock Lavavi, just showing appreciation, thank you. The comedic genius says, my guess for the villain is Cell or Android 21. Android 21 is not the villain of this movie. I've already talked about that earlier. Phil Swift, I think I'm warming up to the 3D animation. I'm so glad you said that. Let's go back for a minute. So I discussed how I was not happy with the 3D when the trailer was first coming out almost a year ago. This was right around August. It was choppy, the frame rate was weird, you know. By the way, if you have a prediction or a comment, leave a super chat and I'll get to it here in a minute. So super chats are open if you want, because I can't read the chat. There's too many people. It's 5,000 people, dude. It's a lot. And I am reading the chat, but I can't comment on everybody is what I'm saying. I see the chat right over there. Right there. Anyways. So what the hell was I saying? What the fuck was I saying? Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, the 3D. Right. Okay. So, I was skeptical, but apparently the finished product, which I have not seen yet, I have not seen this movie yet. Finished product is amazing. This is going to be an experience, this movie. I told you guys this last month. The last 30 minutes of this movie are bonkers. That whole base is going to get lit up. There's going to be a lot of explosions. A lot of motherfuckers are going down. It's going to be quite the experience, right? Huge battle with multiple characters, right? It's not going to be like Gogeta and Broly where it was one-on-one, man-on-man, or fused man-on-man. No, this is everyone has to help. So Gohan powers up, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. Gohan fans are going to be eating good because Gohan is going to power up and he's going to, here's an exclusive. I have not even said this anywhere, and I've known about this one for a while. Gohan is going to give a speech at the end of the movie during the final battle. The way it was described to me is it was pretty fucking heroic. So Gohan fans are going to be eating good. Those of you who have been waiting for years for Toriyama to give Gohan a push, you've been waiting for him to be the main character. He's not the main character. The main character is Goku. But Gohan will, for this movie, be the main character again. It's almost like Toriyama was like thinking, hey, let me give the Gohan fans something and just let him eat. So even though he may not be the main character of Dragon Ball, with this movie, he's gonna do everything people want. Rescuing his daughter, putting over, how much he loves his family, all these things that you've wanted, he's gonna do in the movie, which surprises me. Let me get to these super chats. Give me 1 second. Dr. Wolfstar says, is Gohan pro-choice or life? Will the movie tell us? Probably not. Janique Ukami says, if they do RR flashback, I hope Ader appears. Don't know if he does. It's not really a flashback entirely. It's just about where they've been this whole time. Dream Messy says, sending love and support. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kool-Aid Flores, why don't they bring back Trunks? He's in the movie. Trunks is in this movie. So is Goten. In fact, they're right. I just showed him a minute ago, didn't I? They're right. Right there. Hold on. Now, if you remember, there's Trunks right there. Remember how I did my stream last month? Those of you who were here, and I straight up told you that Goten and Trunks would be involved in the finale, but I wasn't sure if Gotenks was. Once again, I was right again. So, photography says, I just joined the stream. Hope you enjoyed Vegas. I gotta ask, is it Cell? It's not the same Cell. It's some kind of bio android that's similar to Cell. It's not the same Cell. It's not Cell, but it's Cell-ish. I just don't know. Oh yeah, I have more. Hold on, I have more to tell you about that. Just give me 1 second. Gohan focus movie equals less global movie sales. No, I don't know about that. I don't know because Goku's still in the movie and so is Broly because they're going to make the money. Thank you, Hun. Please like. Something less will happen after 5K likes. We're at 3K. So is 18 or Krillin in the final battle? No, I don't think so. I think they might be there, but they don't fight. I don't think so, but I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Tate Boy says, justice for Piccolo, you're going to get in this movie. And then Han Seo says, I think the big bad is the next iteration of Cell, not actually Cell himself. That's a good way to explain it. It's not. So let me show you let me show you all something. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I have to find something first. I have to find a couple things. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'll put something on the screen here in just a moment. Excuse me. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to find something. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, so May 26th was okay, I found it. So May 26th was what? When was that? That was last Thursday, right before I left to go to Vegas. That's when this talk about Cell started like really getting amped up. And I wrote this on Twitter. I said, make sure you check your red blood cell count to make sure it's good. Mine is fine. Take care of your health. This new Cell is like a reddish kind of color. Like it's still green, but it's like green and red. That, and I knew about that back on the 26th. DBS Hype didn't even post that until today. In fact, I'll show you what he posted here in just a minute. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. So he writes the following. Hold on. He wrote, superheroes, final villain, ultimate evil, main hints. Do you get the multiplication of these clues? So it's this, with this, with this, with this. Notice how it says how the bottom is red or whatever. So Cell is like a green. And again, he tweeted this today, May 31st. I told you May 26th. You had to read between the lines. You got to read between the lines, bro. Now, I'm not sure why he posted this, except for the fact that his face kind of looks like that. So, okay, I'm going to give you my theory. Now, again, this is my theory. I think what happened was Dr. Hito knew about Cell and what Dr. Garo did and just enhanced it and made it better. Now, I'm not done yet. I want to address something else real quick. And this makes me laugh. I'm gonna make myself laugh here for the fuck of it. So I'm gonna show y'all an email that I got. Hold on. I showed this before, and I'm gonna show you again for a reason. I got this email January 27th, right there. Look, January 27th, 2020. That was over 2 years ago. And I blocked out a bunch of information to protect who told me this. And it was from Japan. And the guy said, I have an insight from Toei, and then blah, blah, blah. And then he says, no plans to continue DB Super right now, which was back in 2020, which is true. But there are plans for a Cell movie Q4 2021. Now, I told you guys on this channel that because of the pandemic, everything got postponed. Now, look at the date. January 27, 2020. That was before the pandemic hit the West and before it really hit Japan, right? This movie, Superhero, was supposed to come out late last year. There's the proof right there. Now, I have had this email for 2 years. I didn't say a fucking word to anyone about it except for like 2 people. Why? Because A, I didn't know if it was true, and B, I couldn't double source it, and C, if it wasn't true, I didn't want to deal with people's bullshit. Call me a liar and whatnot. So here's where things get funny. So the other email that this guy sent me, right? Oh, not the other email, I'm sorry. The latter part right here is here, where it's from a toeianim.co.jp email. It's right there, right? I will be at the Shueisha DB Shitsukai every month if you know anyone there, right? Now, here's what makes me laugh about this email, right? What makes me laugh about this is that there's people out that hate my guts. There's a whole ass Discord that talk shit about me constantly, right? But it makes me laugh because I haven't talked to them motherfuckers in over a year and they're still salty about it, bro. And so this motherfucker today somebody sent me a screenshot from that Discord. And it was so fucking funny because they're in there and they're like, I think Geekdom is lying. I Googled DB Shitsukai and I couldn't find anything. Let me ask you a question. Why would an internal company, Shueisha Shizukai, why would an internal, and by the way, it's not Shizukai, it's Shizukai. Not Shitsukai, you fucking moron. It's Shizukai. And I know they're watching right now, so hey. It made me laugh because I was like, dude, if you Google that, you're not gonna get shit. Because it's an internal fucking company meeting. It's an internal thing, bro. You know how many, and that proves they don't have no fucking jobs. Because if they had jobs, they'd know that if you work for a company, bro, you're not gonna fucking, what company puts out public fucking parties, dude? Who does that shit? So again, it's just complete idiocy. So yeah, I've known about Cell for a while, but I couldn't confirm it because I had no proof. And not just no proof, I didn't trust that guy. I didn't know that guy. Let's get back to the trailer for just a minute, okay? Here, they're all blasting this thing. So this scene right here, let me explain some things, okay? This scene right here, right? Notice that this scene in the trailer it's shown before this scene, right? Don't be fooled. This scene, okay, this scene right here, Gohan goes into Ultimate, but this scene right here, this is for the final fight. Okay? So they move stuff around. This is Pan obviously taking out these fucks. The weak guys aren't going to do shit against her. She still knows how to fight. Remember, she was flying when she was a baby in Super. Let's not forget. I already mentioned Vegeta and Goku. This is from the first time you see them. It's here. This is the fight in the rain. I mentioned that already. Oh, also, I should mention this real quick. Hold on. This base right here, this is base number 1. Remember, they have more than one base. This is base number 1. Base number 2 is... hold on. Base number 2 is this crater area here. That's base number 2. So... just wanted to clarify that. Anyways, let me get to the hold on, I gotta ban some people here. Alrighty, let's get back to this thing. Let me hold on. I gotta get to all the super chats. So hold on. Okay. D Indigo says Bio Broly cell variant is confirmed. Nobody said anything about Bio Broly. I don't know if you're just joining us, but nobody said anything about Bio Broly. So no Bio Broly. Pothead investor, is Bio Broly confirmed? No, there's no Bio Broly. I don't know what Bio Broly. I didn't hear that. There's no Broly in this movie, bro. Hold on a minute. I'm saying. Hold on a second. I'm just checking. Okay, let me get back to. Hold on. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Never mind. There was a. Is the stream lagging? Is the stream lagging? Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there, y'all. The stream was lagging, so my apologies. Joshua Jones says, for real, it's rad. It's not. Can't make this up. It sucks that we will get spoiled for the movie. Do you think fan translations could come with English subs? I love the content. I shouldn't be discussing bootlegs and piracy, but I'm pretty sure the movie will be leaked at some point. So I think it'll happen. It's just, we can't do anything about that. Okay. Hun 91, what about the bee-like drone? That is a spy robot that also has abilities, but they can't fuck with Gohan and Piccolo. Mace, it would have been clever writing if 7-3 was left on Earth and used as the framework for this new cell. Hopefully it's a she with titties. It's not, but that's funny. Aletha Untold says, enjoy your live. Hope you get a chance to check out Dragon Ball Rage review before the movie releases. You'll be surprised. Peace. Thank you. Savvy says, question, is the new movie going to be released with English subs on June 11th in North America, or will it only go to theaters in Japan? June 11th is the release date in Japan. The release date for Dragon Ball Super Superhero in the US is scheduled to be August the 12th. Now, I don't know if that's 100%, but August 12th is when that's supposed to be. Do you think that we're getting one more trailer with the villain in it? We're going to get multiple trailers, and enjoy your subs. You need them. I don't know what you mean. Anyways, let me get back to the question. I don't know if they're going to show him or not. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. They might. Does the new villain have God Ki? I don't think so. What about Majin Buu? What's his role in the movie? I haven't heard anything about Majin Buu, so I'm honestly not sure. Brandon guessed, since Piccolo fused with Kami, Gohan having awakening from Giru and Elder Kai, would you like or dislike if their new forms have God Ki? I think they would have to train a little bit first before learning how to use it. So it's not about having God Ki, it's more so learning how to use it. Chandler Wilding says a cell-like hybrid android would be dope, keeping it 100. It's not, it is Cell, but it's not Cell, bro. It's got another name, and I don't know what the fucking name is, and I wish I did know. 6,000 likes, please keep up your shirt on. Thank you. No. Please leave a like. I won't take my shirt off, all right? Leave a like. Don't forget about the Wasping. Yeah, definitely spies. Hold on. Rusty Edwards says, I looked it up and Disney does own DB. Stop shilling. First of all, A, you didn't look shit up. Whoever told you that lied to you. I'm sorry that we got this covered fucking lied to you, A. And B, I don't know how I'm shilling if I'm telling you Disney's not owned by Dragon Ball. How is that? Do you even know what the word means? I guess not, Rusty. Thanks for the $2. Donnie Baker says it's cool Gohan will get a boost. Just hope he doesn't get back to being a nerd and keeps training. I hope not either. Kami Mold, will this android have Cell's memories? I honestly don't know. I do not know. 10 Tails, thank you for the super chat. Brandon said, well, super chat. Mr. Andrew, does the villain have lines or is he just a monster? Also, did you spend your Vegas winnings on anything spicy? I think he's a monster, but he does speak, but I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm going to read your super chat here in a minute. But I'm not sure if he speaks. I have no audio from the movie, so I don't know for sure. I didn't ask that question. Superstar DC, when's the movie comes out in JP? It comes out next Friday in Japan, or next Saturday, depending on where you live. Hold on. B Weezy Bird says, when that moral, will they just give the power-ups to Gohan and Piccolo from this movie and not confuse anime onlys? No. I think this movie's after Moro. I'm pretty sure it's after Moro. Did Bulma get a BBL? I don't know what that is. Demon of Empire says, if they do show the villain, I would love it within weeks of release. Well, bro, what do you mean within weeks? We're already there now. Movie's coming out next week. Josh Meganson, are you still betting on Cell being the surprise villain, or has your mind changed? Love the streams, by the way. Roll On movie released in the UK. I already answered that earlier. You must be new. Call me Arj. Ultra Vegito fan manga is freaking fuego. All right. Gohan Junior Saga or Dragon Ball Minus? As far as what? Like what I hate more, what I like more? Oh, Brazilian butt lift is what BBL is? I didn't know that. I did not know that that's what a BBL is. I didn't know. So you're saying this Gohan stronger than Jiren? No, I did not say that. I don't know when. When did I say that at all in this stream? I don't remember once even saying the word Jiren until now. I'm very confused by that question. Popo174 writes, is the new Cell villain close to Goku and Vegeta in power? Would they easily beat this new guy? I do not have an answer for you as far as Goku and Vegeta compared to him, because we don't see Goku and Vegeta how strong they've gotten in this movie. We see them train with Broly, but they don't use their UI or UE. But if I was a betting man, no, I don't think, I think they would beat this villain. I think they would beat this villain. Thank you for telling me, by the way, Chad. I really appreciate that. Seriously. Are Mai and Bulla in the movie? I don't believe the Pilaf gang's in the movie at all, and and talking about Vegeta's daughter, I don't think she is either. But she might have a small role, but I don't think she's in the movie yet. Well, I think actually she probably does have a small role, but I don't know. I can't confirm that. The Pilaf gang's not in it. Pothead investor, I was trolling, dude. Love the channel. I don't even remember what you said, bro. I don't even remember what the hell you said. I'm sure you were. T-Sipper, would you say this is Pseudo Cell is meaner? He's more threatening for sure. I don't know about meaner, but he's definitely a bigger problem than the previous Cell was. Okay, somebody said, but what do you actually know about this movie? It's been more than an hour and we did not learn shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you a lot in this stream, bro, but you know what? That's fine. You weren't paying attention. So here's what I want you to do. Go back and watch the whole stream again, because you weren't paying attention, dude. I literally told you a lot in this stream. I went over the fucking final battle. I went over fucking the role, fucking, like, I went over like the role of Goku and Vegeta and Broly. Like, I don't know what you were expecting, bro. And I went over the entire like story of the movie. Like, what more do you want, bro? I don't understand. Okay. On God, if we don't get Jiren versus Broly L movie, well, you're not going to get it in this movie, bro. You're not going to get Jiren versus Broly in this movie. I don't know. I don't even know why Jiren's even being brought up. He's not even in this universe. Like, there's no Jiren. I don't know what. How much do you think Superhero will make at the box office? I couldn't even tell you, bro. I don't think it'll make as much as Broly, though. 3,000 likes for OnlyFans leaks. George Caruthers, any chance we see a Pride Trooper Gohan arc one day? Possibly. Possibly. Ryan Lux. Hold on. I can't even see what he wrote. Oh, no super chat. Okay. Matthew Hanna says, I think there's any way. Hold on. Think there's any way to watch the movie in the U.S. for August? You think there'll be a flashback to Gohan versus Cell in the DBZ art? I think it'll be discussed, A, about the Cell thing. Second of all, as far as seeing the movie early, if you're asking me if the movie's going to get leaked, it probably will, but I don't know. I can't see the future on that. I would say it probably will leak, but I still think you got to go see it in theaters, because the movie is a big spectacle. It's a big spectacle. Yeah, Demon of Empire. I got that earlier. Thank you for the super chat. Let me real quick get back to what I was doing. Hold on. Okay, so this is the Toei animation YouTube channel or whatever. And they put out, they put out one promo here and two more short ones. There's going to be more promos coming. And I'll cover them all this week. So, this is, okay. Hold on, I went over this already. I want to go over, that's all Act 1. This is Act 2. That's the big explosion where Gohan goes into that form. The Awakening, that's the explosion at the end of the film when the real villain's coming out with all that, the flashes of light shit. Final battle, that's her avoiding that, because this is the scene right here where... This is the scene right here where, like, we're made to believe that Pan might die. Like, we're made to believe that she is at risk of dying. Understand? Again, nobody else talked about that but me. It's like you're not listening or something. That guy who was like, well, you didn't say anything in an hour. I said a lot, bro. I went over the entire fucking plot, like scene by scene almost. That's Gohan being a hero. That's fight number 2. This is also fight number 2 when Gohan powers up. That's earlier, and this is the big, I mentioned that earlier, this is the big hug. I already talked about that in the video I put out earlier today, so there'll be more of that to come. All right, let me real quick get to, thank you R6 for your support. Han Seol said, Disney doesn't own Dragon Ball. Now, there may have been some distribution rights because of the Fox merger, but that's it. Yeah, distribution, right. That's not owning Dragon Ball. Distribution's distributing, not owning, which I've gone over I don't know how many fucking times. I've made videos on this. Will new Gohan form be on par with SSB? I don't know. I never thought about that. I guess it depends on who's using SSB. Now, they are training Broly into controlling himself better, possibly through the use of God Ki. I talked about that in the previous video, but we don't actually see Broly. We don't actually see Broly go into SSB in this movie. So earlier I mentioned the scene with Beerus and Chilai. I talked about that. I'm surprised Videl hasn't shown it all. Videl has one scene in this movie, or at least that's what I was told. I want to reiterate some things. So people have been asking me if it has a post-credit scene. I know that when this is all over, some of these characters are going to be carrying on to new stuff. So some of the characters survive and they carry on into either like the anime or another movie, but I don't have details on that. But I know that not everybody dies. Like, not all the new characters die. So people who get introduced that are new don't, like, they don't all die. You know what I mean? Somebody survives. Now, I'm not sure if that means they're coming back later. Does Garo get mentioned? Yes. Does he have a role? No, he's dead. Garo does get mentioned. So El Hermano. Any idea how long the movie is? I talked about this in my last stream. It's anywhere between 80 to 90 minutes. So it's an hour and a half max. Maybe a little bit more than that. It might be a little bit more than that, but it's not going to be like 2 hours. Hold on a minute. Behind the Freezer says, off topic, but any word on future Trunks returning to DB in the future outside of Heroes? No word on that. I wish he would. V1 King Berserk says, bro, all your haters get their info from the famous YouTuber It's Anime Girl. If you don't remember her, you roasted her on Twitter. I roasted her a long time ago, but I didn't roast her content. I roasted something she said, and that was a long, long time ago, and we have long since resolved it, and she doesn't upload anymore, but I do remember her. I do remember her, actually. I'm in a Discord server with her. Victor Garcia says, Cell's brother is Molecule like Jiren is Hermano. That'd be awesome. R8 says, thanks for all you do in your community. You're the only one I trust. Thank you. Clamp God LO says, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly be in attendance at the end. No. Goku, Vegeta, and Broly do not come to Earth to fight at the end. They don't fight with Gohan at the end. Oof. There's a ban. Somebody's complaining that I'm answering stupid questions, excuse me. So, okay. I mean, it's the viewers' questions. I don't think they're stupid. The boy says, geekdom, arroz con pollo forever. Right. Geek Reek and Z says, is the movie before or after the end of Z? The movie is before the end of Z. Does Goten and Trunks turn Super Saiyan? I don't know. I honestly do not know. I don't think they do, but I don't think so. Or maybe they do for like one scene, but I don't think so. I don't think they do. I haven't asked. I honestly don't know. I wonder if any villain turns good like Gamma's. Maybe. Does Dr. Garo get mentioned? I already answered that, Alex. Please do not spam the same question over and over again. Please don't. McDonald's sell and they break his ice cream machine in the trailer, confirmed. I didn't see that. Thank you, Dub Tinez. Oh, I see what you're saying in the chat, bro. Why am I snappy? I don't think I'm being snappy, but you're banned for being an asshole. Sorry. I'm not going to deal with any assholes, okay? I'm not. Like, if you're an asshole, you're just going to get banned. Like, I don't have time. Like, thank you, Trayvon Martini. I don't have time to deal with people who are just going to talk shit, bro. Like, take your shit elsewhere. Like, there's other channels you can go talk shit to. Like, you're just going to get banned. Like, it takes me 2 seconds. Boom, you're out. Then what? Go cry to your in your Discord server, bro. I got plenty of people who do that about me. Any word on the involvement of Frieza, or is the scene in the trailer just for he's being mentioned? When he's being mentioned, Frieza is not in this movie. He doesn't do anything in this movie. He's in space somewhere. Vic, Rich, Easy, MB, what's the best Dragon Ball Discord to join? I don't know what the best one is. If you want to join mine, you got to be a tier 2 member on the site, on the this channel. Hit the join button, follow the instructions, and then go to the community tab, and I'll leave a link there for you to join. H. Simmons says, I'm surprised to see some of the pushback of people about Gohan being the main character, but also complaining about DBS being the Goku and Vegeta show. Yeah, I mean, Gohan's the main character of this movie, point blank. Vegeta and Goku are not involved in the fights. They train, that's it. They're not in this movie. Like, I mean, they're in the movie, but they're not, like, in the main fight. You could cut them out, and the movie still works. So, like, it's all the Gohan show. The Gohan and Piccolo show, because Piccolo does do a lot. Piccolo's at the heart of this movie. Does that make sense? You know, he's the heart. So, thank you, Sung Jin Woo. You're right. Hulk smashes Gamma so hard in the movie, confirmed. That's not what I said. Anyways, this is going to be a fun movie, or so I think. I haven't seen the movie yet with my own eyes, but it's been all positive. I don't think it's going to be as good as Broly when it comes to action, but it'll still have a lot of action. Hold on, I got some more questions here. Superstar DC says, so Piccolo's infiltrating the Raw base was Rebellion first base. Yes, the first, like, tower. Joe Will Smile says, super glad you're reporting on the news. Saiyan Scholar's passionate and can be brash and overextended at times. I mean, that's him, bro. He's him, bro. He has a personality. Android 18 is in the movie. Android 17, I think, is mentioned, but I don't think he does anything. But 18's in the movie. N. Simmons says, strong movie 1 vibes with Pam being kidnapped with Gohan and Piccolo saving her. Yes, there is a lot of movie 1 vibes. Anyways, I'm going to be closing out of here. If you have any final questions, ask me now. And I'll answer what I can. I don't know everything, and I haven't seen the movie with my own eyes. But answer everything you can, or ask me anything you can, and I will answer it. Whatever you want to ask me, go for it now. This is the last chance you got before I close out. How old are Future Trunks in DBZ versus this Trunks? This Trunks is a little bit... He's a little bit older than Future Trunks when he first came back. Not the second time he went back. The new power of Gohan changes his form? Not exactly. Not from what I was told anyways. Popo174, thanks Geekdom. You're my favorite DB tuber. Question, could DBS Bardock beat DBS Broly? No, Bardock cannot beat Broly. I'm getting a lot of questions here, bro. Can you do a Beans tier list? I mean, red beans are number one. Sorry, black beans, but red beans are number one. Let's keep it real, bro. Does Chila and Broly have a kid? I didn't hear anything about them having a kid. I did not hear anything about them having a kid. But Beerus likes her, wherever that means. I'm not sure if you answered, but does the movie explain the RR survival? Yes. There's a whole sequence that explains what the Red Ribbon Army has been doing since Dragon Ball Z. So yes, that's early in the movie too. Can you do a recap of the leaks I just joined? Oh God, there's a lot, dude. All right, Android 21. I didn't hear anything about Android 21, but Hype and Chronicles think that she's in. But it's more of like a flashback type of thing. She's not the main villain. The main villain is a prototype android that uses the power of the Earth's core to channel its energy, and it gets out of control. What do you call it? Victor says, hold on. Victor says, oh yeah, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly train with each other. They don't go to Earth to fight with Gohan. Piccolo does a lot of cool shit. He's very powerful. He's one of the main characters of the movie. There's way more dialogue in this film than the previous movie. Way more story. There's a lot of story to this movie. There's a lot going on. The script is bigger. There will be... Oh, I forgot to mention something. There will be international trailers dropping in the next few weeks. We're talking about dub English, dub Spanish, like not every country, but there will be different languages that will release trailers. So look forward to that. Look forward. Excuse me. Look forward to that. Victor says, I wish they ended cliffhanger to announce a new season. I mean, I don't think they're going to announce a new season, but who knows, bro? Who knows? They might. Why don't they bring back Future Trunks if they're trying to make money off popular characters? Well, they already did bring him back. Maybe they'll bring him back again. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Do you think something is going to happen to pick for Gohan to get to the new form? No, something happens to Pan. Maybe Piccolo too, but I know for sure it's Pan. My voice is going on me, yo. Dub Tinez says, send super chat with no message. Been following you since 15 and actually met you in 18. Hope you are well rested. What's something you want to see Dragon Ball bring back or do that's new? I want them to focus on the younger characters. I want them to focus on Oob and Goten and Trunks and Pan and stuff like that. Now, in this stream, if you're just joining us, I literally went through the entire, like, let me show this one more time. I went through this entire soundtrack and detailed like what all these things mean, right? I literally detailed all of that. So if you missed that, make sure that you go back and check out the replay of the stream, because I do go through everything in that, like the plot by plot stuff. How many hidden characters from Jalen have not been mentioned yet? The ones that survive. Well, hidden characters. Like, well, it depends. Flashbacks, if you count flashbacks as more, but I would say like 2 or 3. The ones that survive is some of the bad guys. Danny Phantom said, with Piccolo's potential unlocked, would it be possible for him to tap into Kami's God Key? I answered that earlier, and the answer is he would have to train in it. How long will the movie be? I hope it's longer than DBS Broly. Alejandro Garcia. It's not longer than DBS Broly. It's either the same time length or 10 minutes shorter. 80 to 90 minutes, if not 100 minutes. It's no longer than that. Hold on. Cell, okay. Cell, I already mentioned who the main villain is. It's a different version of Cell. I don't know what he's called. He has a different name. He has a totally different name, but it resembles Cell, and it's the same idea as Cell. But again, totally different name. We're not told. I don't know what the name is. I asked. I wasn't told point blank. I don't know what it's called. Number 2. 21 is not the main villain of the movie. Do you think Gohan's new form will be somewhat similar to Future Trunks in the Black Arc, something like that half-breed transformation? No, it's Gohan with his full anger and rage tapped into his full potential. So it's Gohan at the absolute strongest that he can be. So far. He hasn't trained yet, so far. Richard Wade says, finally Gohan gets some shine. Please go see this in theaters. I still remember watching DBZ in Japanese in the 90s from SF Chinatown bootlegs. Yes, this movie's the Gohan movie. People who are fans of Gohan will be eating real good. Solix, yeah, he asked the question, but again, like, you know, it's one of those things where, like, I can't see everybody's question. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. So, hold on a second. I gotta check what's going on here. There's a lot of people talking, yo. Hold on. Okay. Somebody said take your shirt off. That, I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. What are the chances that Chi-Chi's in this movie? I don't think she's in the movie at all. Does the RR want to face Goku at least? They're preparing for it. So you're saying Gohan will get SS4? No, I didn't say that, but I know you're kidding. Okay, hold on. V1 King Berserker says, good way to end the movie is a father and son beam Gohan and Piccolo. Come on, bro, you crazy. Broly unlocks his new form SJW to defend Chilai. I mean, defending a woman does not make you an SJW, bro, especially not if it's your chick. Hope you realize that. I'm just saying. Would you be interested in seeing a movie or OVA about the ancient Saiyans? Yes, I would love to see that, dude. I would love to see that. Would you like an arc where the villain is an angel from Universe 13? Sure. If it's cool, it's a badass. You know? Absolutely. Do the final boss look like Cell in face and body with wings and sucker? You mean like a tail? I don't know if he has a tail, but he's supposed to look like Cell, yes. A different version. Okay, wait. Thank you, Trayvon Martini. You missed the entire stream because I'm closing out now. So, Videl is in the movie, but she does not have a big role. So, when are you going to stream Dragon Ball on Twitch again? You know what? I could do it today. I could do it tonight, but I have shit to do, bro. Listen, so I might stream one of the older movies, or I might stream Goku versus Cell on Twitch. That could be a fun little thing to watch. So, you know? WWE is for dumb kids. Dude, like, come on. I guess I'm a dumb kid then. Irk. Anyways, Super Sniper, do you think the movie will heavy on the Do you think the movie will heavy on the plot from Moro and Granola arcs, or knowing up the tournament power of Lao or fine? I want to enjoy and understand this movie. Should I look up the plot? I don't. Okay, I think I know what you're trying to ask me. You're trying to ask me if you have to read the manga, and the answer is no. There is no. Listen, this movie is made for people who have not kept up with the manga. Okay, so there's no Ultra Instinct, no Ultra Ego, no UI in God form, like, or whatever. None of that stuff. And Granola and Moro aren't even a thing in this movie. They're not. So it's its own like thing. It's part of the Dragon Ball story, yes, but it takes place sometime after the Granola and Moro arcs. So they're not even a thing. You know what? I don't know if Gohan dresses up like Saiyan Man. I would assume yes, but I'm going to ask that question. I'm going to ask that question, actually. Anyways, no, there are no moral references in the film that I know of. So it's not canon. I didn't say it wasn't canon, dude. I said they don't mention them. They don't mention fucking Pilaf either. Doesn't mean he's not canon, you know? Like he's just not. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Anyways, I'm gonna dip out, yo. It was a pleasure. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. And as more info comes out, I'll obviously be covering it. I really appreciate the support as always. You know, without you, there would be no me. And I'll talk to you. Ugh. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all real soon. Take care, okay? I'll be back very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. Later.